Perrie Edwards has revealed she suffered two heartbreaking baby losses. The little mix star, 32, gave birth to her first child, Axel, with footballer Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain in 2021. But in a no-holds-barred interview for Paul C. Brunson's We Need to Talk podcast, has shared she lost a baby just months earlier. Perrie shared that she first miscarried early into her first pregnancy and discovered the devastating loss when she started bleeding and headed to the doctors. She then went on to reveal that a year after giving birth to her rainbow baby Axel, she discovered she was pregnant again, but tragically lost her baby at 24 weeks. Speaking about her son, Perrie said, "Axel's a rainbow baby. So I had a miscarriage very early on with my first ever pregnancy, and it was so early. I remember finding out I was pregnant. Obviously, I started bleeding not long after. And I went to the hospital and I had the scan and they were like, 'There's no baby.' And I was like, 'Oh, I've made this up. Maybe I got a false positive or something.' And I remember being on my own at the appointments because nobody was there."
Perrie added that due to her miscarriage, she was on edge while she expecting her son Axel, admitting she just wanted to get past the 12-week scan.
And then when I had Axel, when I was pregnant with him, like I loved being pregnant. It was one of the happiest times of my life. Like I just love carrying babies, she said. And it was lovely. But I was a bit on edge thinking, oh gosh, like I want to get past the 12 weeks. I want to get past this. And when I get past every scan and that pregnancy was complete bliss, it was perfect. Perrie then revealed the heartbreaking moment she learned she'd miscarried again following her 20-week scan, having learned she was pregnant again while rehearsing for Little Mix's final tour in 2022. She continued, and then we fell pregnant again after. So maybe a year, and probably not even. Actually, yeah, not even a year because Axel wasn't even walking yet and we were pregnant. And I remember thinking, right, I found out when I was rehearsing for the Little Mix tour, the last Little Mix tour, I was at rehearsals and I thought, oh, I don't feel every symptom under the sun. I was like, I think I'm pregnant. And then we went for what was a 20-week scan, but we were actually 22 weeks. And that was just the worst day of my life, like horrendous. And I just knew something was wrong in the scan. And he just kept going over the same thing, over the same thing. I've never experienced an out-of-body experience where everything goes in slow motion. Recalling the moment she and Alex returned home from the hospital after learning the devastating news, she said, "So then I remember sobbing. Alex was injured at the time and he couldn't really drive. He was struggling to drive, but I couldn't see straight.